all of you.
Welcome to the Holistic Kids Show. My name is Zane.
My name's Abdullah.
And my name is Imad.
We're the Holistic Kids who educate us kids from the inside out. Did you guys guess that we are actually passionate about health?
What? We are? Yeah, we are. And really, how could you have not guessed? And yes, the reason why we wanted to do this podcast is to take health and wellness to the world, educating and empowering all ages and demographics. Today, we are honored to speak to our hero who is literally taking health to the world through the internet, which is so amazing. We are so honored for her to be on our show, Miss Kimberly B. Whittle, founder and CEO of KnoWEwell, or how do you say it?
KnoWEwell. You have it.
KnoWEwell. Miss Kimberly is a CPA and mom to 5 sons. She has held senior positions in the Big Four, Fortune 100 companies, and even founded and grew a successful global strategic management consulting firm, and has been driven by a series of family health conditions and crises for nearly 15 years, or that she used to. She embarked on a journey to search for solutions, blessed with heal, and she was blessed with healing in 2017 when she formed KnoWEwell to pay it forward and make it easier for others facing their own health challenges, and to pay it back with gratitude to the professional organizations and providers that helped our family heal. She is now taking health and wellness to the world, literally.
We are so incredibly honored for you to join us today.
Thank you. I'm incredibly honored to be here today with all of you. I'm so excited to finally meet you. I'm such a huge fan of your mom, and your mom has been so helpful over all of these many years in helping KnoWEwell become a success. And I'm so deeply grateful for her and to be here today. Thank you for having me.
It's our pleasure.
It's our pleasure.
Thank you.
It's our pleasure.
So, how does a CPA go from that to becoming a health and wellness company founder and business owner? We would love to hear a story.
Thank you. Well, as you said, right, a certified public accountant is normally crunching numbers and meeting with the executives on a financial perspective. But it was really my personal health journey that brought me here. As you've mentioned, I am very blessed with 5 sons, but it didn't begin that way. So I was trying to get pregnant, and like a lot of moms looking forward to being pregnant, had some difficulties. And after 15 years of difficulties, I almost made a decision to go a conventional route that would have used some intervention to help me get pregnant, IVF. And I was blessed that a friend said, do a detox. And you working with your mom on a regular basis, you all know what a detox is. At that time, this was almost 15 years ago. I had no idea what that was, but it sounds a lot better than some of the other procedures that they were wanting to do. And so shortly thereafter, I was excited. I was thrilled. I was pregnant, but at the same time frightened because I had 3 stepsons and I had been helping to raise them for 7 years. Each of them had an underlying chronic condition, ADD, ADHD, severe nut allergy. I had a nephew with the same age as my twins, and he had a severe learning disability. And I was looking around at our brilliant friends, and their children had even worse conditions. And I didn't want that to happen to my unborn son. And so that really is what got me deep diving into what I could do to prevent this from happening to my unborn son. And I started learning about integrative medicine and natural medicine, organic foods, and I chose an all natural childbirth. During the delivery, his head broke my coccyx, my tailbone, right? The thing that I'm sitting on while I delivered him. without any medication. So it wasn't pain-free. But I was blessed then to meet a chiropractor who helped me. So, because I couldn't use pain medications because it, like your mom, right? She breastfed all of you for a really long time. I was breastfeeding for 2 years. I breastfed my son. So I couldn't take any medications. And so it was that chiropractor that helped me heal. And then with all the fibrous foods, and you know about food allergies, right? You guys are experts on food allergies. Well, I was eating a lot of fibrous foods with that broken coccyx. And my son kept getting what the doctors were saying was thrush. And they kept giving us medicine. Every time I give him that medicine, he would throw up. It would make me so sad. And so I, after 3 times, said, you know what, this is not working. And I thought I had unplugged the phone, but you'll have to forgive me for just a moment as the phone's ringing because I swear I unplugged it, but I'm in a different office today, so please forgive me. Anyway, that chiropractor introduced me to a nutritionist. And you're very familiar with nutritionists, yes?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it was that nutritionist who then said, you've got food allergies. And then the nutritionist said, I think you need to meet a homeopathic doctor. I'm so sorry, guys.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Thought it was unplugged. But, right, that's what happens when you're alive, and hopefully it won't happen again. Anyway, the homeopathist said, you have candida. And I had no idea what candida was at that point in time. I didn't know what homeopathy was. He gave us this kit, and he was just an infant. He was only 3 months old. They gave us this kit, and that is all the medicine that he has taken in his entire life. He's never had Tylenol, he's never had Motrin, he's never had any over-the-counter medication, just chiropractic, acupuncture, and homeopathy. And he is healthy, he is thriving, he eats all organic foods like you gentlemen. And he is going to be 13 this November, and he's healthy and thriving. And the teachers say all the time, oh my goodness, what did you do? You tell him one time, and he listens, and he's the go-to child in the class because he's able to concentrate and focus. And so he helps organize the teacher's closet, he helps the children in class, and I am so deeply blessed that he is healthy and thriving. And that was just a little bit of my journey that was the start of what got me into integrative functional whole health medicine.
Wow, that is amazing.
Amazing.
And also so inspirational.
Inspirational.
That's like an echo at this point. So what exactly is CPA? That,
A CPA? So a CPA is a certified public accountant. Do you ever, mom buys makeup at L'Oreal, or do you go shopping sometimes at Bed Bath & Beyond? You know Bed Bath & Beyond?
Yeah.
oh yeah, that place.
So, or any store, right? You go to a store and you make a purchase and they earn money. So I am a certified public accountant. So when I started my career, I would go in and I would check all the numbers that the company reported, because provide these companies with investments in stock. So they give their money so that they can build their business, so that they can grow it and provide you with products and services. And so I would go there and I would check their numbers and make sure that they were reporting them accurately to the public. And so I do a lot of number crunching, or I did a lot of number crunching, right? You do math in school.
Yes.
Yes.
So checking that the numbers are accurate and that they're reporting them to the public accurately as well.
So,
Our grandfather is a CPA too. Cool. It's pretty cool. How does gratitude and faith become a part of your journey?
Well, I shared with you a little bit about how I got started. Well, when my youngest son was 3 years old, his father came down with a very rare autoimmune disease. right? You guys are familiar with autoimmune diseases
Yes.
Yes.
in that area. Yeah, so he had a rash on his face, and a few days later, he had a rash on his shoulder. And then within a month, it was all over his body. And so he couldn't go to work anymore. And they had to decide what he was going to do. And so I mentioned about the nutritionist that my son, our baby, had gone to, but they didn't get along. Their personalities didn't get along. And so they had provided some supplements to try and help him. But he opted for a more conventional approach with autoimmune suppressant drugs. So some really strong medications. And over time, it started to clear the symptoms. And then one day he had a cough. And a few days later, he was in the ICU of the hospital. And he was really close to not making it through. And so it was really, really scary. But we were so blessed. I did a lot of praying. All of our family did praying. And thankfully, he came through. But because he was off of all that medicine, then the disease came back really strongly. And they had to put him on some more immune suppressant drugs. And over time, it did clear the symptoms, but then it left him with alopecia. So he lost all of his hair. He had beautiful blonde hair, beautiful eyelashes. He lost all of that, all the hair all over his body. And I don't know if you like to sleigh ride, but it was really hard when he'd go sleigh riding because he didn't have eyelashes and it was nose hair. The snow was all in there. So it was really challenging. I mean, he had all of these instant pains, and they were so bad that I would have to cut his food. And so I had 4 children at that time, and I was a fairly young mother, and I was having to cut his food, and I wasn't very happy, and he wasn't very happy. And I wanted us to be happy. And so having been so successful with our youngest, right, Thomas, our youngest, taking this natural integrative approach, I started doing some research, and I'm so blessed that I found the Academy of Integrative Health Medicine in California. And Dr. Muzanieri was speaking on the connection of our planet's health and our human health. And I just had tears coming in my eyes to understand how all that connected. It was such a blessing. And also, Dr. Patrick Kennelly was speaking on functional medicine. And I know you guys are really familiar with functional medicine, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And so I had that aha moment. You ever get that aha moment where you say, oh my God, a light bulb goes on in your head? I had that.
Sorry.
I found out, I was like, that's it. My husband has a leaky gut. And so I came home, and then I found Dr. Bland, and he helped me get an appointment at Cleveland Clinic. And we were able to go out there and find out that you had a leaky gut, right? All those toxins, those bad things in the environment, the things that are causing sensitivities. My husband had that. And so they sent us home with a specialized diet that we're very familiar with, right? Those supplements. And I found him a holistic biological dentist, and I was his life coach. I was his personal chef, and I started cooking for him. And I wasn't a great cook. You can ask our boys when we first got together. I didn't cook very well, but I figured it out because I wanted him to get well. And lo and behold, he not only all of that rash went away. It's the first time his fingers used to bleed. It was so bad. And he was on statins for 10 years. The doctor allowed him to come off of those. All the pains and aches went away, and he got his life's energy back. And he started exercising. He lost 30 pounds. And so when he was finally healthy and well, and my son was in school, I said, I need to pay this forward with gratitude to help others, right? We don't want them to suffer. I didn't want them to suffer, and I was handing out a lot of bone broth and books. But I said I could do more with all that CPA work that I did. And I used to manage some really big projects that made all systems talk. I combined all that background with my passion for whole health and my love of people and children and our planet. And I formed it to pay it forward with gratitude to help people and the organizations and those practitioners that were helping me and my family. And there were so many. I only shared a few bits of my story, but there were unfortunate other tragedies that happened. And I was so blessed that little by little, the practitioners introduced me to different types of practitioners. Moms introduced me to different types of practitioners, and we were all able to get well using a whole health approach, mind, body, and spirit, and planet.
Wow, that is amazing.
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 So tell us more about KnoWEwell, because obviously after what happened with your family, you wanted to start, you wanted to build a company that will help people all around the world. So tell us more about that.
Yeah. So I formed KnoWEwell as a public benefit corporation. So historically, companies were created, and then they raised lots of money, and they then didn't always take care of people on our planet, but then they would donate lots of money to nonprofits. So public benefit from the ground up has to be created, that it takes care of all of the people that are involved. It takes care of our planet, and it helps make people in the organization profit so that they can help their employees and they can help their partners. And so it is built from the ground up to do good. And we are a public benefit corporation, and we operate the Regenerative Whole Health Hub. And the Whole Health Hub, you guys are probably pretty familiar with LinkedIn and Facebook and all those social media platforms with all the things you're doing. Yeah. Well, there's not been one for this industry of whole health, but ours is different in the fact that it's not only like a LinkedIn and Facebook, but it also brings together like the New England Journal of Medicine, which is a very evidence-based research, brings it all together, and then we check the practitioners to make sure that they're safe and they're doing the right thing. And we bring that all in together into a hub to help educate individuals about today's different lifestyle and environmental factors that are modulating their DNA to help them prevent them from getting these conditions, right? Because I shared a few scary stories in our family. I wouldn't want anyone to have to go through that. And to the extent that they are going through that, it's really hard to find all of the safe, trusted resources. There had never been one safe, centralized, trusted resource to be able to go to find the information and then also find trusted practitioners. And it's not just about finding that information, right? People learn different ways, right? You all go to school, right? Maybe sometimes you learn through reading, sometimes you learn through watching movies, sometimes you learn by doing and interacting. So we provide the platform where we help celebrate each and every one of those practitioners for all of their unique healing arts, like your mom. And we help people find those practitioners and learn from them, whether it's online learning, live learning, training courses, healing programs, and then we provide discounts on the programs because it's usually pretty expensive to go through all of this. And so we help make it easy, accessible, and we bridge the knowledge gap so that people can be healed and make it more affordable and find those best match practitioners that resonate best with them.
What is regenerative whole health?
So regenerative whole health is the whole of regenerative organic farming, right? So our health starts with our soil, and our soil affects the quality and the nutrients of our food. So we're connecting those dots with soil, people health, and lifestyle. And it brings not only the organic farming together, but the integrative, that conventional and complementary alternative medicine, the functional medicine, the personal lifestyle medicine, and the traditional world medicine, all into one hub, one centralized hub. I don't know if you've ever been to a train station, right, where all the trains are connecting, and then you're in the middle here and you go to different places. We're like that hub for all of the different health approaches, organizations, and practitioners that can be trusted that are working to help people get to that root cause of disease as opposed to masking them and masking the symptoms.
Can you tell us about the Regenerative Whole Health Hub and how it is helping people, practitioners, and organizations?
Yeah. So the hub helps connect people with the way they like to learn today. There's a lot of social engagement going on in today's world. So as we're saying, we screen all of the practitioners, we screen all of the organizations, so that when individuals come into the hub, we provide it as a health benefit to add on to their conventional medicine benefits. And for the practitioners, we offer services, help them be recognized again for their unique healing art. Because every single one of us, is unique as an individual, as a person, right? You're different from each of your brothers. Well, each of the practitioners, right? Your mom's a practitioner, right? And your dad is too.
Yeah.
But they're very different in the way they practice and they approach, but they're still part of the same family, right? So we help people find that best match practitioner. So we feel if you have a better match connection with your practitioner, then you're going to follow through. Remember I said my husband didn't match up with that nutritionist and he threw all the supplements in the garbage, all that money down the drain from the appointment and the supplements, and then you had to go a different route, right? So if we can help people get to the practitioner who matches better faster, then we can get to healing success faster, and that it'll be better for the patient, it'll be better for the practitioner, and everyone will be healthier and happier. And we help those practitioners share, right? Your mom does a lot of writing and books and webcasts, and as we were saying, individuals learn different ways. So we bring it all into one location, and then we help those practitioners share in those different multimedia ways.
So, can you
Wow, that is a lot. So we are doing a lot, being a mom and a business owner of a global company all in line. How do you take care of yourself?
Well, I have to say, it goes back to gratitude. I'm so blessed that you're a mommy, and other practitioners are so gracious with their time and their recommendations for how I can be more mindful and practice gratitude. And I go on long walks. I do my best to spend time with my children, which fills my heart and my soul. And a little a little massage here and there. And
so in your experience, what is one thing that kids can start today to help their overall health?
I would say that most kids or children, and like yourself, I know that you love carrots because you candy. Most of them like candy and sugar. I would say if they could, right, reduce the amount of candy and sugar and get more sleep, they'll be able to focus more and heal their microbiome. Those are two fairly easy things that is easy for a kid to do today without having to know a lot about all the health factors. And lots of hugs from mom and dad.
Where can people learn more about you and your work?
I'm sorry, what was that? Where? Oh, where can they?
Yeah.
KnoWEwell.com. So the KNO in KnoWEwell is for knowledge, for we all to be well. We're working on ways to help people achieve wealthy, happy, healthy, abundant, purpose-led living. KnoWEwell.com. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was so powerful and so inspiring how you fought through all of the hardship and suffering, and you were able to be gratitude, and from there build such a successful company. So thank you for making this world a better place. So let's recap Miss Kimberly's key points. Number one.
KnoWEwell's mission and global.
No, we will. There's a we.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're we.
KnoWEwell's mission and global movement is to transform healthcare, making a positive impact on the health and well-being of individuals. Society and our planet are the essence of KnoWEwell. KnoWEwell is an award-winning woman majority-owned, B-certified, pending public benefit company and 1% of the planet member. She designed and implemented a unique 5 pillars of giving program and ecosystem value creation model that is designed with benefits for all.
And if for more information, you can go to KnoWEwell.com and KnoWEwell is all in all-in-one global trusted online solution for health and well-being, which is amazing to have such a great company.
Amazing.
Thank you again, Miss Kimberly, for your time. We know you're very busy.
Thank you. I will always make time for all of you. And your mom. Thank you so much. So grateful to your mother and all of you for hosting me today. And I look forward to returning sometime soon in the future. Many blessings. God bless.
Thank you everyone for tuning in. Until next time, I'm Zansari.
I'm Abdullah.
And I'm Maud.
Follow my family and I on social media, Holistic Mom D, and look out for my mom's book, The Holistic RX, your guide to chronic inflammation and disease. The Holistic RX for kids, parenting healthy brains and bodies in a changing world. And the amazing children's book we wrote together called Adam's Healing Adventures, The Power of Rainbow Foods, so check it out on Amazon. Yay! New book, The Chronic Prescription, came out last month. So check that out and share Muslim friends. We have a special gift for everyone listening. We celebrated our 2-year anniversary 2 months ago. So we want to give you all our special dessert cookbook. We know most kids love sweets, so we put our favorite recipes just for you. Check it out on the description of this podcast, wherever it is. Kids need to learn from other kids. Please download our podcast in iTunes and leave reviews so other kids and families can benefit. We need to work together to create a healthier future for all of us and the family. Join us next week for another episode of the Holistic Kid Show, where kids are empowering kids. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.